Just do a quick statement at the top and then we'll get to your questions. As you all know, the President will travel to Flint, Michigan tomorrow. He will stop first at the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan to receive a briefing on the response to the crisis from federal officials and members of the Unified Command Group. The food bank has helped more than 300,000 people in the last year and has become a critical hub in the response to the crisis. The facility coordinates the intake of basic supplies like water and food and packages meals and hygienic products for distribution to the community. The President will then take part in a neighborhood roundtable discussion where he will hear from Flint residents dealing firsthand with the impact of the crisis. The President will also deliver remarks to a crowd of about 1,000 people at Northwestern High School, which is located in predominantly African-American North Flint. At the direction of President Obama, a wide variety of federal agencies have been on the front lines responding to this crisis. FEMA has distributed more than 9 million liters of water and 50,000 water filters. Medicaid coverage has been expanded to everyone under the age of 21 in Flint. HHS has extended funding to expand capacity at Head Start centers and community health care centers in Flint. The EPA has surged resources to significantly expand water testing and to offer additional technical advice as needed. And agencies like SBA and HUD have stepped up their support to the community. That's weathering a pretty significant economic fallout from the crisis as well. As the President noted in his letter last week to Mari Kopany, known around town as Little Miss Flint, Flint residents need to know that when the cameras are gone, the administration's support for the state and local response efforts will continue. And the President looks forward to meeting with Mari and her family while he's in Flint tomorrow as well. With all of that...
What about the governor? Any meeting?
I do anticipate that the President will have an opportunity to visit with the governor when he's in Flint, as is customary. The governor was invited to greet the President on the tarmac when he arrives. I also understand that the governor and the mayor are likely to be included in conversations with those who've been on the front lines of the response. This is the meeting at the food bank.
Right.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the President also has an opportunity to visit with both the governor and mayor outside the context of that larger meeting as well. Okay. Darlene, do you want to get started?
Sure. Thank you. On the death of the U.S. Navy SEAL in Iraq, is there any reaction from the President to that or expression of condolence? And can you tell us when he was informed about that?
Darlene, I can tell you that the President has been briefed on this incident, and everyone here at the White House, including the First Family, extends our condolences to the family of the service member that was killed today in northern Iraq. This individual was the third U.S. service member killed in action since the beginning of Operation Inherent Resolve. This service member's death reminds us of the risks our brave men and women in uniform face every single day. The Department of Defense has indicated that initial reports are that this service member died when ISIL terrorists penetrated a checkpoint that was manned by Iraqi forces. Those terrorists, after breaking through the line, went on to attack a Peshmerga position where this U.S. service member was advising our partners on the ground. U.S. forces responded right away with air power to stop the attack, and our Iraqi partners are engaging the remnants of those forces.